Hey there, boaters. I'm Stacey Hanrahan, and welcome to Monday's episode of The Boaters TV. First up, our Captain's Caption photo was provided by Susie Bowers-Weber. We'll reveal the caption of the day at the end of the show. Now let's see what's splashing around in nautical news. In 6 months, all 18 million recreational boat owners in the United States will be required to wait in DMV-style lines to obtain operational discharge permits. Thanks to a recent lawsuit aimed at commercial ships that carry ballast water, the Environmental Protection Agency must issue permits to all vessels, including recreational boats that do not have ballast tanks, by September 30th of this year. However, a newly introduced Senate bill, the Clean Boating Act of 2008, just might save the day for boaters. The legislation was introduced by Senator Barbara Boxer of California and Senator Bill Nelson of Florida and recognizes the difference between ocean-going commercial ships and recreational boats. The costly permits are intended for commercial ships, cruise ships, and supertankers that have brought harmful invasive species into U.S. waters. The Clean Boating Act of 2008 points out that normal operational discharges from recreational boats, such as engine cooling water or deck runoff from rain, are completely different from commercial ships' discharge. Boat US, the National Marine Manufacturers Association, and others in the recreational boating industry, including us here at the Boaters TV, urge every boater to contact their federal legislators to support this bill. Sending a letter or email to your congressman might sound like an inconvenience, but think of the much bigger inconvenience of obtaining costly permits if the bill does not pass. VoteBlue.org has made it extremely simple to get in touch with your legislators. A letter in support of the Clean Boating Act of 2008 has already been written for you. Either print it out and mail it yourself, or simply fill out your information and they'll email it for you. For more information and to easily support the bill, go to www.voteblue.org. Coming up in Just for the Hall of It, Dining with the Fishes. From submarines to scuba diving to underwater hotels, the human population seems determined to continue to come up with ways to experience the undersea world. So why not a submerged restaurant? Ithaa at the Hilton Maldives Resort and Spa, the first undersea restaurant in the world, opened in April of 2005. It sits 5 meters below the surface in turquoise waters surrounded by a thriving coral reef. Ithaa is basically an acrylic tunnel, the same design used for the Kuala Lumpur National Science Center, the world's largest aquarium tunnel. Diners dine while enjoying a 270-degree panoramic view of the Indian Ocean around them. If you happen to be in the Maldives and plan to dine at Ithaa, you should know that children are only welcome for lunch, bring cash because that's all they'll accept, and make an advanced reservation as the restaurant only seats 12 people at a time. Although the food probably isn't the main reason you're going, Ithaa serves Maldivian Western fusion cuisine and their menu can be viewed online. For more information on this undersea restaurant, visit www.hiltonworldresorts.com. Next up in Did You Know? Are you in the loop? Have you heard of loopers? They're fun-loving, adventurous, and I'd say lucky boaters who have cruised America's Great Loop. The Great Loop is made up of connected waterways throughout eastern North America, from the Great Lakes to the Florida Keys, including the Canadian Heritage Canals, the Intercoastal Waterways, and inland rivers. The Loop has become so popular, there is even an organization devoted to it. America's Great Loop Cruising Association, or AGLCA, has brought loopers together both on the internet and on the water. Their website offers free tips and answers to your Great Loop questions. They post loopers blogs, photos, and recommendations. The AGLCA even holds several rendezvous each year where loopers and looper wannabes can gather to share experiences. Some people cruise the loop a little bit at a time, while others do one long continuous circumnavigation. So the trip can be as long as you want to make it. The AGLCA says no matter how you cruise the loop, to always remember, looping is not a race, it's a journey. It's a voyage to take slowly, embracing the scenery of big cities and small towns, holding on to the thrill of moving through more than 100 locks, and never forgetting the friends you make along the way. For more information on the Great Loop, visit www.greatloop.com or check out the Great Loop Cruisers group on theboaters.com, started by AGLCA member and the boater's first celebrity, Bruce Elmore. Now it's time to reveal today's Stacey's theboaters.com Sealebrity profile pick of the day, which is Captain Kimberly Bradford and her 41-foot Charlie Morgan Nutrix. Kimberly and her family sail the Nutrix every chance they get. They love to anchor in Pelican Bay off the southwest coast of Florida. Kimberly says Nutrix handles like a dream, and they enjoy taking her to the Bahamas during the summertime. Welcome to the Boaters, and congrats on your Sealebrity status. And finally today, the captain's caption of the day is, "When the lake level dropped, I found these two boats here." Submitted by David Lester. That'll do it for this episode of the Boaters TV. See you back here on Wednesday.